everybody, it's Jen from Jenn's RAQ, and I am 37 weeks and 4 days today, and I have not done a vlog in a while, so I thought I would. I meant to last week, but I forgot. Last week I had an OB appointment, and I met with my actual OB, and he was awesome, and he said, "So are we doing a GBS check?" And I said no, because we've already established that I'll be considered positive because of the GBS in the urine situation. Anyway, and then he said, "Do you want me to check you?" And I said, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. I don't know. And he said, "Oh, that's okay. No big deal." So then he palpated, made sure the head was down. He was cool with that. Checked my measurement on my belly. I was measuring right on 36 weeks with the 36 centimeters thing. Baby's heart rate was good. My blood pressure was, I think, 122/72. So everything was good with that. And I think that was pretty much that with that appointment. According to their scale, I was up to 185 at that time. So anyway, that was that appointment. And I just had an appointment yesterday and totally unthrilled with that appointment. So I go in, and the policy at the office now is that any kid over 3 months old cannot go back. And they don't really want kids in the waiting room. And I'm not leaving my 2-year-old in the waiting room. So I've had some friends say that they would help watch my kids. So the most convenient thing to do is when we have homeschool gymnastics, where my older two are already in class for 2 hours, I could set up the appointment and have my friend watch my 2-year-old who's already there. You know, she's already there with her child. And that would be that. And so, great, I have childcare, everything's good. Well, none of the appointment times fall within the time frame that I really need. The gymnastics is about 10 minutes away from the OB's office, and the gymnastics runs from 12:30 to 2:30. Well, the only appointment times they have is 1:30. And, yeah, that's just totally annoying to me because they don't close for lunch, so I don't really know what the deal is with that, but maybe he just takes a lunch and the other people don't. But anyway, so I've been setting up my appointments for 1:30, so I leave there a little bit after 1 with my kids at the gymnastics thing, go to the office, whatever. So I get there at 1:30. First thing I do is head back to the bathroom, do the urine sample, sit down in the waiting room. They call me back. They get my weight. Apparently I'm 189 this week. I really think I've had some water retention. I do have cankles about half of the time with the weather and stuff that's been going on. It's been like in the 80s and warm and humid and whatever, and we've been outside a lot. Anyway, so she weighs me. She does my blood pressure. I think it's 122/80 this week. So it's a little bit up, but not really bad or anything. She always says, "That's really good." So I don't know. Anyway, so she does that, and then she goes, "Okay, I want you to undress from the waist down." And I'd already kind of decided. I was sort of curious this week, wanted to kind of see where I was at, whatever. And I really wanted to show my OB the birth plan that I've come up with. And anyway, so I just wanted to kind of throw that to him. And he has agreed with pretty much everything I've ever said, but I just wanted to throw it to him and see what he said. Excuse me, as far as if I needed to make changes or if he thought I should take stuff out or add something or whatever. So anyway, she says to undress. The doctor is in surgery, but he's expected to be back in less than 10 minutes, and she'll send him right in. Okay, no big deal. So I undress down there, cover up with the lovely paper sheet, and sit there and wait. And that was at 1:50. At 2:10, she knocks on the door and says, "Oh, apparently he's not going to be here at 2 like we thought, and so we'll need you to see the nurse practitioner, and if you have any questions that she can't answer, you can just ask him at your next appointment." Awesome. Great. Okay, whatever. So I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and she finally shows up at 2:25. So I've been sitting here with no pants on for 35 minutes. Waiting on her. She breezes in and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, and I've been busy with my patients and his patients, blah, blah, blah." And she's the one that I don't like. I've done a vlog about her before. She messed up my blood work, and she condescendingly spoke to me about home birth and all this stuff in the past. So I really don't like seeing her. And what's annoying is her first name is like my favorite girl name for if I ever had another girl. And so now she's completely ruined that. So I'll have to come up with a new name because if I ever do have another kid that's a girl, which not very likely, but still, it's annoying. She's like ruined the name for me. So that's terrific. Anyway, she comes in, she breezes in, and she just has a horrible bedside manner. She's not really friendly. She doesn't really click with me at all. I'm sure she does for somebody, but not for me. So anyway, she comes in, she does the check, and she's sort of rushing and stuff anyway. She's like, oh, you're really high up there. Your cervix is still posterior. Oh, you're not dilating at all. Sorry. Like, okay. Whatever. And she's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. And then she gets her finger out of there and takes her gloves off, and then she measures my belly, and she goes, before she's even done, she hasn't even placed the tape down yet. And I'm at a weird angle. I don't think it was accurate at all. But she measures me, and she asks, have I been measuring ahead? Yes, I've been measuring ahead. Oh, okay. And so then I said, just like I told Dr. Downey last week, as long as I'm not measuring like 46 weeks, I'm cool, with measuring ahead. And she goes, if you're measuring 46 weeks, we'd definitely be taking you to the ultrasound to check your fluid levels. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then she's like charting my stuff, and she goes, you're measuring about 41 weeks. I'm trying to be nice here. I'm sorry, but yeah, you're definitely measuring 41 weeks. Okay, seriously, last week I was measuring right on 36 weeks. And this week suddenly I'm measuring 41. I mean, I don't believe that that's true because she's messed up every time I've seen her, but wouldn't that be a cause of concern for someone? Like, if she was paying any attention whatsoever, that just is annoying to me. So anyway, I left the appointment completely pissed that I had seen her, and I really wish that I had kept my pants on and said, I'll just see Dr. Downey next week then, because it was a completely wasted appointment. I left mad, and I just hate seeing her. So next time if they say she's coming in, I'm going to say, no, thank you. I'll just go. Because there's no sense in seeing her. All she does is make me mad, and she's just inaccurate. So I honestly don't believe that I am not dilated at all, or that whatever, I'm still so high and so posterior. Let me be honest with you here. I had been sitting there for so long. It had been 45 minutes since I had peed last. And so honestly, I think that I was kind of like clenched up and like that. And if you're into birth and stuff like that, you kind of know that if the rest of your physiology is kind of like, then down there can do the same thing. Sort of like in labor. That's why they tell you to like relax your jaw and, down and low and whatever, instead of like doing like this, because, if you clench up or whatever, it can hinder or whatever. I really honestly think that because my bladder was full again, and because I was apprehensive with her being in there, that it was not a very good check. So, whatever. That's fine, and it's whatever. Even if I am not dilated or whatever, my actual doctor would have said something encouraging or something nice and not been so weird. She's just so weird. I don't click with her, and I don't understand how she has patience of her own. It just really bugs me. Anyway, so that was that appointment. Totally bummer. I can't stand her. I can't stand sitting around waiting with my pants off for so long. Like, that's just kind of ridiculous. And, yeah, next week, if this type crap goes down, seriously, I'll just say, well, I'll just call when I'm in labor, whatever. Because I'm tired of not, I don't know, I'm tired, if I'm not going to see him, I don't want to see the nurse practitioner, period. At all. So, run my urine and do my blood pressure, and I'm out of here, kind of a thing. Whatever. So that's that. As far as pregnancy symptoms, I really feel like the baby's really starting to spread my hips and spread my pelvis more and try and settle in, nestle in. And the chiropractor kind of agrees with that because I've just been sort of achy, and I can feel the spread. I can feel the waddling. I can feel the differences and all of that. I have been able to go to sleep at night, which has been cool because I've been going to bed. Normally, I'm a night owl, and I have horrible pregnancy insomnia, but I've been able to go to sleep and actually stay asleep for a couple of hours at a time and not remember those times. Like, before, it seemed to be that I would wake up a lot during the night, and I never felt like I got rested sleep. And now it's like I'll go to sleep, say it's 1 o'clock, I go to sleep, and I'm going to wake up at 4:30 to pee, and then I'm going to wake up at 7:15 before anybody's alarm goes off to pee, and then I'll wake up when my husband wakes up, and then I'll wake up when my husband goes to work, but I feel rested in between those times. But I have been feeling like I want naps every afternoon. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. My kids have been destroying stuff around the house, and my 2-year-old has been very clingy, and he ends up in our bed almost every night, and that's unusual for him, especially lately, and it's really starting to bug me because I don't need him in there when we have the baby in there. But as far as that goes, he's very excited to meet his new brother. He's been kissing my belly a lot and laying next to my belly a lot and hugging my belly, and when he talks about seeing the new baby, he gets all excited and like jumps up and down, and I'll say, "Are you going to kiss the baby?" And he's like, "Yeah." And you know, "Are you going to hug the baby?" "Yeah." And then he claps and he's like, "And I hold the baby." So he's excited about all that. So that's kind of fun. I think my 5-year-old's kind of excited about the baby, but he doesn't really talk much about it. He's over there reading a book. He doesn't talk much about it, so I'm not really sure. And my daughter, who's almost 7, she's, of course, excited because she loves babies, but she's really interested, I think, to see the baby gear in action because we have so much baby stuff around here right now. So anyway, that's that. I checked my weight this morning on my scale, and this was, after I woke up, went to the bathroom, took a shower, no clothes on. That's my normal protocol for weighing myself. And when I started the pregnancy, I think I was 142, and today I was 184.4 on my scale. So, I haven't gained as much weight as it sounds like from the doctor's office, but, when I go there, I'm wearing different clothes, or I have eaten different things throughout the day, so I don't really consider that as accurate of a measurement. So at home, I'm weighing a lot less than at the doctor's office, obviously, in the middle of the afternoon. So I think that's pretty much it. I guess I'll go ahead and show you the belly and be done with this vlog for now. If anything changes, I'll try and update, but no promises, because anytime I make promises, I seem to fail miserably and then feel bad about it. So no promises, but I'm going to try and keep everybody posted on what's going on. So here we go. Here's the humongous belly. 37 weeks, 4 days. Okay, here we go. There's the belly. There we go. Big old belly. There we go. My little flat belly button never really popped out. There we go. Pretty gross little overhang of fat right there, but that's just the way it is, folks. Anyway, someone asked me if I'm having twins. No, I'm not having twins. But thank you for pointing out how ginormous I am, which, if you've been following me since the beginning, I did tell you would all be shocked at how huge I get, particularly since I was so small at the beginning. But anyway, no, I'm just humongous. Yes, it's just one baby. No, I'm not overdue. No, I don't have extra fluid. I don't have any sort of problems or whatever. This is just literally how big I get. I've not gotten any stretch marks again. I've not had any new stretch marks since my daughter kind of wore me out. My skin got destroyed with her, and I've never gained an extra stretch mark, with my other 2 boys or with this one. So, I think that my skin pretty much surrendered back then, which is really sad because when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was like 20, 21, and, my skin completely got ruined back then. So it's kind of sad, but oh well, it is what it is. And I haven't gotten new ones, and so that's cool. But that's all for now. I am glad that you're following me along on here, and hopefully I will be able to get a vlog done about my Music Together class that we finished up a couple of weeks ago, because I really need to share some of the stuff about that because it was really cool. But anyway, I'll talk to you later, and thanks for watching.